Born Without Tear Ducts. That might have been Tori laughing. Because we're all trapped inside.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in to Plus Time, a live stream comedy show to get us all through this. I'm your host, Jameson Rogers. Did I say that part already? I'm your host, still, Jameson Rogers, and I'm here to remind you that even though things suck right now, there's at least a possibility that they won't always suck. They say comedy is just tragedy plus time. We're in the midst of a whole bunch of global tragedies all the time, always, but if we keep moving forward and we keep using whatever extra time we have to create things, we can all look back on this one day and laugh. That is, if the world continues to spin. Getting us started off right is my co-host of 65 episodes? And my brother of 29 years, Drew Rogers. What's up, dude?
Hey, man. How you doing?
Are you stabbing things? What's happening over there?
Yeah. I've got a bunch of ants on my page. See?
Oh, hold on. Let me throw that up. Show again. Aha! Ants. Oh, dude. I like it. If you're first-timey, is that what we call them? I mean, they're timies, but like if it's your first time, are you a first-timey or are you a first-timey? I don't know the rules.
Sound off
in the comments. Sound off in the comments. But if it's your first time watching the show, the thing that sets us apart from all the Jimmies and Jameses of late night television is A, we're on earlier. B, we probably don't have COVID right now. And C, Drew can draw better than Andy Richter ever tried. Drew draws things. Yeah, fuck off, Andy Richter. I actually love Andy Richter, but you know, I don't care. We'll cast the first stone at Andy Richter and Conan O'Brien, who aren't even on the air anymore. So I don't know who we're fighting here. But one thing that's cool about our show is Drew draws a lot, right? So if you see any like drawn illustrated character throughout the show, it's all Drew, right? Like you know, what do you the Who Am I's? You got this turkey guy, you got this guy. You know what? I should start remembering these characters' names.
I have
so many of them.
That tried to, but
yeah. I just gotta update the spreadsheet. You know what I gotta do? I have to like take a week off of my regular job, just watch the show and log all of the Who Am I names.
I have like 1 through 20 done.
Oh, do you really?
In a notebook,
awesome.
Yeah, but you know, then it's just exhausting going
yeah.
through and just like, all right, hearing my own voice over and over and over again.
Oh my god, I know, right? There was a point in time where I was like, I would always, when I was getting on stage, record my sets, you know, like so I could listen back to them, and then like it would end up being like I would record every set and do like 6 or 7 sets in a week, and then I'd maybe listen to one of them and then be like, that's enough of me. You know what I mean? So basically what I'm saying is this is a reason why I was never that good at stand-up. But anything going on this week, Drew? Anything you got going on?
Nope, just preparing for the next Snowmageddon.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be ridiculous. And it was so nice out today. Everybody's like, bask in it, baby. Bask in it. I basked in it so much that I went to the urologist. It's like, let me just go to the piss doctor real quick. You know.
Hooray. You want to talk about it?
I mean, like, there's not much to talk about. I think I've had kidney stones. We talked about it on the show when I started having kidney stones and stuff. Because this is an exciting show, you know, where we talk about our kidney stones and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just like a little concerned. I had a bad dream where it was like a really bad, like diagnosis. And I'm like, and you know, so I went for like a normal checkup and everything. And they're like, hey man, you look good. And I'm like, can we check more? Because I got a bad feeling, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, probably fine, but what are you going to do? Otherwise, what else is going on? You know what? Honestly, like, here's the thing. It's been, a month and a half since Spider-Man came out, and it's still the thing that's on my mind more often than anything else. Like, whenever I see a clip or
Okay.
anything, I'm just like, just like it's just pure joy. And it's
Have you seen the new Spider-Man? That's a good Spider-Man.
pretty good Spider-Man. Pretty good
Congrats.
Spider-Man. Yeah, very excited about it. If you haven't seen the new Spider-Man,
Go watch it.
then maybe you don't want to, you know? And that's up to you. Like, I'm not gonna like judge you if that's not a thing that you enjoy. I mean, I will silently, but now here on the air, I'll tell you that you're fine if you want to go see Ridley Scott's The Last Duel instead, you friggin' nerd. Anyway.
Called Spidey shaming.
Spidey shaming, yeah. How dare you Spidey shame me? Anyway, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have our first guest of the evening. Does that sound cool to you, Drew?
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds cool to me too. All right. Our first guest of the evening is a very funny comic. I was gonna say a good friend of mine. I think we're good. I think we're friendly. I'd like to be better friends with him. We've never had a secret handshake thing, but we talk comic book movies and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Very funny comic though. I will say that. And aspiring friend, please put your hands for the one and only Connor Dunn. What's up?
It's me. Hello. Hi.
Hey, what's new? How are you? What's up?
Not much. I brought a dozen donuts into work today to share with my team,
Yeah.
and nobody came into the office. So I'm
Nice.
prepping the guilt trip now. That's where I'm at right now.
Well, how many donuts did you have then?
I had 4.
What
Okay.
kind?
They were 2 cream filled, and then like a cakey donut. So pretty heavy
Yeah.
stuff, man. Pretty heavy stuff. I haven't.
Wait, you had 2 cream fills and a cakey donut. You said 4 donuts, didn't you?
Oh, then I must have had another cakey donut.
You had another one. Oh, just
Yeah,
another
there's-
cake.
Yeah.
Like, just double up.
Oh,
can only
no,
eat two-
it was a
two kinds
cinnamon
of donuts.
twisty thing.
Ooh, those are good.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Where'd you get those donuts?
Schneider's in Westerville.
I have
Solid.
never been there.
Oh,
Yeah?
it's delightful. I went to college around there, and they'll open at like 12:30 a.m. and be open all night until like 2 in the afternoon the next day.
Oh,
You can
wow.
get donuts all night. So if you're ever just like, 4 o'clock in the morning, you're like, I need donuts.
Yeah.
Go there.
That's
I
the
guess.
best. That's something you really have to respect about donut shops, man. They're like, we know you want this at odd times.
Yeah.
But then again, like, that's the reason they're associated with cops and stuff. I don't know. There's a whole thing
They're
about
all-
being a donut man.
Yeah, it's wild because I don't know. Donuts are fantastic. I've been around them my entire life, so that's super
Yep.
cool. But like, who hasn't been around donuts? Could you imagine just be like
Yeah.
donut? Be like
I wouldn't even want to be alive.
be 34 and be like, oh wait, this is called a donut.
This
Wow.
I've been
what's
wasting
this
all these other years of my life
Yeah.
without these donuts.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going. I had Jello shots for dinner.
Did you?
Yeah. I had leftover Jello shots, which is a weird sentence in and of itself. I had leftover Jello shots, so I was like, well, they're gonna have to get.
Well, I feel like there's always leftover Jello shots because no one makes like just a little bit of Jello shots. It's always like way more than you actually need, and then
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, right.
But I don't know. Every other time I've had Jello shots in my life, they've
Mhm.
gone. They've been consumed. Like everybody wants a Jello shot because I mean, who hates a Jello shot? Jello shots are fantastic.
I do enjoy a Jello shot.
Like
yeah,
even if you don't like them, you'll still do them.
right. There's this. I'm sure I've told this story on the show before, but like when I was in high school, one time I went to I would like I would say like Jello things. You know what I mean? I'd be like, man, how about Jello shots? Huh? How about some Jello wrestling? I was just like a weird. It was
Oh,
like,
just talking about Jello.
yeah. I was like that kid, like sophomore year of high school, I think it was. And then like one time, some friends were like, hey, let's throw a Jello party because it's Jameson and mentions Jello a lot. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so we had like a Jello party. There was like a bunch of Jello shots and there was Jello wrestling. It was like a weird crew.
How was it?
And
Specifically the
some of
Jello
the
wrestling.
Jell-O-
How was the
some
Jello
of the
wrestling?
Jello, they could only fit so much Jello in the fridge. So
Okay.
there was like some frozen Jello in the in the pool. But so yeah, I utilized the Jello shots and I utilized the how do you utilize a kiddie pool full of Jello? I got in it with other humans and stuff, and I got into big trouble because I should not have been there, pretty much. And then like my mom came to pick me up and everything. I'm just covered in Jello down to my underwear. She's like, yeah, you got a drink to have fun, huh? And I'm like, no. But I got a Jello.
I got to wrestle
Anyway.
with Jello to have fun.
And then you
I
said, if
got
there's any
The drink was just-
consolation, this was the best fucking night of my life.
That's right. I did say that. That has been superseded since then. I think I've had some pretty good nights. But yeah, at the time, that was definitely up there. Connor, you want to play a game?
Sure, I'll play a game.
All right, cool. This is a game, of course, that we like to call. All right, the way this game works is we're going to show you a character that Drew has drawn, and then we're going to ask you some questions about him, right?
Okay.
Sound cool?
Sure.
All right, cool. So here's your guy right here. We'll throw him down in the corner for you. Let's go ahead and pull up this. First question, Connor. What is this character's name?
Huh. I think it's Brad. I think his name's just Brad.
Just Brad. First name, last name.
Yeah, his name's just Brad.
Is his name Brad or is
No.
it just Brad?
It's just Brad.
Just Brad.
It's just Brad. No.
Just nothing but
It's
Brad.
just
It's-
Brad. It's
Yeah,
just
like
Brad.
it's just Brad. Like
Just
one
Brad.
word. Just
Just
Brad.
Brad.
Just Brad.
Justbad.
No. Just Brad. Just Brad.
Oh, so it's just Brad.
Just Brad.
BRAD.
It's just hands included. Just Brad.
It's just Brad.
Just Brad.
I like it. Clearly he's a timey, which I appreciate. Good job, Brad. What's his job?
Oh, he's the cool bouncer. Look at him. He's the cool bouncer.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Where's he a bouncer?
Oh, he's the cool bouncer at the concert.
Just
like-
any concert.
Yeah.
He's just at, he's at any concert. He's just like, hey guys, I know you want to skank, and I know you want to stage dive, but I need you to be on this side of the bar. This side, okay? I just need,
I'm sorry.
I
I
just-
need you to be over
I'm
here.
just sorry. I just need you.
We're all
I'm
having
just
fun
Brad.
here, but I just need you to stay there.
Hey man, and if you
And
get up,
people are like,
if
people
you get
are
up,
like,
just
hey.
come up here, and we'll send you back out. No worries. Just
oh, Brad is the coolest bouncer. What do you think is like the toughest concert that Brad ever had to deal with?
Oh, Brad had the deal when he was just getting into the business. Brad had to do Pantera in '92, and that's when he got to the bum shoulder. So like, that's why he's kind of more logistics nowadays.
Okay.
Kill
Okay.
kind of thing.
Yeah. He seems like very happy-go-lucky for a bouncer, but then I remembered that I know a former bouncer who's just a very happy guy. Our mutual friend, Mr. Nick Glasser.
Oh, yeah. This guy does have
Huh.
big Nick Glasser energy.
He does have Nick Glasser energy. Yeah, now that you mention it, for sure. Where does he live?
Tulsa.
Tulsa?
Yeah, Tulsa.
Okay. I wonder what kind of concert venues are in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
In Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's
Mhm.
exclusively roadside saloons.
Mm,
You
yeah.
remember that bar from Blues Brothers with the chain
Mhm.
with the chain link fence, where the grown men dance on tables? Like
We got
like,
both
it happens
kinds
at
of
bars.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Western.
Classic. All right. So our buddy Just Brad is over there
Just
hanging
Brad.
out. Hanging out in Tulsa, Oklahoma, being a bouncer at the concert. I love it, man. What does he eat? What's his diet look like?
That's a toughie. Well, I mean, let's be clear. Just Brad is not human. He has 3 fingers, and he does unfortunately eat children.
It's always the nicest ones.
There's always a draw. Every time I draw somebody that looks nice, they end up being immovable.
Right? Yeah, it's like if somebody looks happy, they're probably a monster.
It's all right though. He just eats kids who are dying. He's actually
okay, yeah. So he's
it's a little scratch my back. You scratch your back.
It's like
he just salivates in a children's hospital.
Yeah. He comes in and he's like, "Hey, Debbie." Yeah, the usual. And they ladle a child out.
Hey, take me to the terminal wing real quick. I got a whole Real Big Fish concert to deal with tonight, and I can't do that on an empty stomach.
Real Big Fish and their 18 fans in Tulsa. They demanded it. It's going to be 30 people at the show, though, or 300 people at the show.
But hey, man, stage dive as much as you want.
Well, just go for it, man.
Brad. Just go for it. Why not?
I'm just Brad.
What's his dream? Does he want to be bouncing at concerts for the rest of his life?
Does Brad want to be? Just Brad want to be? What is Brad? What is your dream? What is his dream?
What is your dream, Brad? Tell us, Brad.
I think he's always wanted. I think he's wanted to be a cardiologist. I think he's telling me. I remember him telling me he wanted to be a cardiologist, which is weird.
You know Brad.
Oh yeah, we're longtime buddies. Same fraternity.
Okay. Yeah. From Tulsa?
Yeah, Tulsa. Well, we both went to University of Mississippi. That's where we met. And then we separate ways.
Yeah, of course.
As things tend to do.
Yeah. Well, good for Brad. Just Brad.
Good for just Brad.
Just Brad. What does he sound like? What's his voice sound like?
Oh, hey, you guys. Hey, I think we're having a real fun time. And everybody, hey, just I need you to you come over. Just, hey, if you need water, if you pass out, if it's too much, just tell me. I'll pull you over the side fence. We'll get you some water. We'll get you off to the side. Everyone's going to have a great time here at the show.
Hey, everybody, hold on a second. Hold on. You're not allowed to smoke cigarettes inside. You got to smoke them outside. I can take you there. I can tell you where the door is.
Just the nicest guy. Gotta love Brad. And this is probably the most important question that we ask, which is, of course, who is his favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
You God, because he doesn't know better.
There's been a surprising amount of You God fans, actually. It's mostly ODB. Like almost every one of the Who Am I's are like big old ODB fans. You God, he's got his fans now. There's like 3 or 4 people who really love You God.
Well, because you God's just the funniest. It's like he is the funniest Wu-Tang Clan member.
He's got the smoothest voice. Well, I think Method Man maybe has the smoothest voice, but he's got like the goldenest voice.
Okay. Of the names, he is the funniest sounding name.
Yeah, for sure. You got it. That's pretty good. All right, well, give it up for Just Brad, you guys.
Just Brad.
Yeah. Thank you for Just Brad. And give it up for Connor Dunn. We're going to take a quick break, guys. And when we come back, we will have our next guest. Does that sound cool to you? All right, our next guest is a very talented artist, a very talented musician, and someone who I go way back with. I believe we met in like the 6th grade, 7th grade, something like that. Please put your hands for the one and only Kristen Wright, everybody. Hey!
Hi.
What is new with you?
A lot of stuff, a lot of things. I live in West Virginia now.
Oh, very nice. How's
I
that?
moved on top of a mountain. That's good.
Good.
I mean, it's good enough. How's your COVID been, by the way? Like, how's your quarantine time?
It's been
Like your-
fun, you know. Like-
just podcasts and
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much doing this. Occasionally going out to do stand up if there's not like crazy spikes. You
Fair.
know. Yeah. We filmed a couple videos. You know, just working from home too, which has been really lucky for us. You know. What about you?
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
I decided to start college in
Ah.
2020. In 2020, I was like, I'm going to go to college.
Congrats.
And I applied, right? And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm still probably going to go to college. So I did. And I have a 4.0 in my art major, which is my
Oh, hell yeah.
and I have like I think overall like a 3.6 because I one time tried college when I was like 19, and that was a bad idea. That was like, not great because I was in a cult at the time, and I decided I was going to leave. Yeah, I'm going to leave the cult by getting enough money from student loans to pay for my own apartment. Yeah, that didn't work out either. I just failed out of school, and now I have debt. But I'm in West Virginia now, so that's neat, and I make sculptures and
Yeah. Very cool ones too, by the way.
Nice. Thank you.
Should we plug your Instagram? You want to do that?
Oh, I don't
You have
know.
them on there,
What's
don't
it
you?
called? I think it's called We Left Boxes is my Instagram.
I will double check sometime between now and the end of the show.
Please
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure, yeah,
Absolutely.
because I don't know.
Yeah.
I am a Luddite is the thing, and I'm like, and it's not on purpose. I'm just very poor, so it's like I don't know how to, I don't know how to check and see. Like I don't know what the name is that I made because I've forgotten it. Because also, listen to this. I am recovering from mild carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So this is interesting. This was kind of like a PSA. Since you're at home more now than you were before COVID, if you start to experience like certain symptoms and you have gas appliances, you need to get a CO1 detector because my boyfriend and I were slowly being exposed to and poisoned by our apartment for a year and a half. And it was like living in a David Lynchian psychotic waking nightmare. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
Right? So we decided after intense paranoia with the neighbors, like we thought they threatened to kill our dog. I'm not sure they did, or I'm not sure if they threatened to kill our dog, but we thought they did. So we moved into a apartment with electric heating like a few days ago, and everything's fine now.
You just immediately feel a change?
It was like within 4 hours things started to clear up. And I'm still recovering because I'm still really forgetful. And I can't tell if that's because I smoke a lot of weed or if it's because of CO1 poisoning. And the problem with that is like I stopped smoking weed, but I was still like, I was having some serious memory issues. I when I started college, the first semester was fine. But as we started to turn the heater on and like if I'd sealed the windows like I wanted, we probably would have died of CO1 poisoning. So,
yeah, sounds like it.
So PSA,
don't seal your windows.
Don't seal your windows, first off, but also if you have gas appliances and you do not want to be in a David Lynchian waking psychotic nightmare, you should get a CO1 detector so you don't die, like as a good I don't think we had enough PSAs about carbon monoxide detectors.
Yeah, I don't think so. That makes me want to open my window just to be safe right now. So it was not good. Like there was a lot of memory loss, extreme headaches, extreme fatigue over a year and a half, and I just thought I was getting old and crazier. Yeah,
and I was just like.
And it's like partially like COVID symptoms too. So it's like, did I just get the
like what do I have now? So I'm getting tested for everything, and I'm like setting up meetings with specialists. And like, do I have ADHD? I do have ADHD, so
Same.
yes, I win. Do I have like what do I have? What's the problem? Am I like do I have like dementia? Because I'm experiencing like weird blackouts where I'll put something down. Oof. And then that's not where I put it because I picked it up, put it somewhere else, and forgot I did that. Like gone. And it's like the most. It'll take any mental illness you have, like ADHD,
just like amplify it.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
But now we have a nice apartment, and that's cool. we had concrete wall, like cinder block walls, so we couldn't like
Yeah.
nail anything to the. These are real walls, and we have like really high ceilings. It's nice. It's a nice place.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
We had a similar situation where like during the beginning of COVID, we had been living in this place for she had been living there for 8 years. I'd been living there for about 5 years or so. And then there was like definitely like black mold in the bathroom. And we kept like calling the landlord about it. Like, hey man, there's like a problem. Like we need to take care of this. And then he'd just like paint over it or whatever. And we're like, we need to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So finally we did. And it was a similar, like, I mean, it wasn't carbon monoxide, but it was just like breathing is easier a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's also, you know, similar, higher ceilings, less light in here. That's kind of a bummer. But
well, I mean, we make our own light, right?
We
That's
try.
Like it's not like a mantra. Like people are like, yeah, we make our own light from inside.
Yeah, from inside, exactly. We have a sun lamp if we can't like rev it up.
That's better. Like that's probably better.
Yeah.
That's probably better.
It's more
like reliable
than my inside
reliable.
light for sure. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I lost what I was gonna say. I should probably write things down from time to time, but instead we just have moments like this where the timies are like, what's going on? What is he gonna say? Let's see what they are saying right now out of curiosity. Right now, what is this? Also, what is this dog's name? I don't know.
This one.
This dog. Yeah, what is this dog's name? I didn't even see that.
Her
dog.
name is Margles.
Margles.
Margles, yeah. It's a deep cut from Adventure Time. If you're an Adventure Time fan, she never actually makes an appearance. Not one time. Not the real Margles.
Oh, really?
Never. Not one time does the real Margles make an appearance. She's dead. She's gone. She's not even in a memory.
Oh.
So she has the potential to be like anything. And also, like, what is it? He makes this like big weapon system, Magic Man, and he names it Margles, which is his dead wife's name. But she's not really dead. She's like, there's like a whole thing. Look, I love cartoons, man.
No, I'm with
and
you.
Adventure Time is like one of the best like hero's journey, coming of age stories. I go back to it a lot. Yeah, because it's such a complete and final product that you're like, this is a story and this is a good story and it teaches a lot of things without you realizing it. And you're like, oh, these things also relate to me. I'm 32 years old and I understand Finn. I understand this 12-year-old kid. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, okay. Yeah. Neat.
No, our brother Cam says, I want to see the art. Do you have any pieces that you would like to share with us now? If not, not a big deal.
Are you talking to me or to your brother?
I think so. I don't know.
I literally have nothing in this room, but I can. Can you link an Instagram from a computer?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I can do that.
I don't know how any of this works. I finally got.
Trust me, I've been trying to figure this out this whole time, and I've had like AV jobs and stuff, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I know how Facebook works. I get it. I understand it. I learned it. It was like when my brain was still like soft and forming, right? So it was like neurogenesis all the time. And I learned Facebook and Instagram. I'm sort of getting, I get it. Pictures.
Yeah.
You post pictures on Instagram.
So I have my Instagram, never do anything with it really. And at one point in time, I was running the Instagram for my sketch group. And I was like every day, like I did like 150 days or something where like every day I would post something. And I was like, okay, this is fun. I kind of how this works. And then I like handed that off to someone else. And then I just never look at Instagram ever again. Like every maybe 2 weeks or something, I'll scroll through it for 15 minutes. And that's kind of it.
I get really upset with some of the artists on Instagram because I'm like, hey, I'll send them like a private message. There's this one girl that I messaged. She never messaged me back. I don't even know if she read the message. She probably thought it was spam. But she made these really like gorgeous Hobbit, like Lord of the Rings themed, like the Shire collection. It was really beautiful ceramic pieces.
That sounds sweet.
And I messaged her and I was like, hey, what kind of like glazes are you using for this? Is this something like, like the Mako Stroke and Coat series? Like, what is it? She never answered me, and I was really sad about it. I was like, man, artists are mean. But I get it. I don't answer my messages. Like, yeah, I understand. I have probably 20 unread messages on Facebook that I actually, I saw them, but I'm just like, I don't want to talk about that. I don't care. So I'll respond in like a week or two and be like, hey, buddy, how are you? Just got your message. My Facebook's messed up.
We have a question from the comments. I have an interview question. When is the first time you remember loving your craft, whether art or music?
Oh, that's one of my best friends. That's Jay Nunn. She's a fantastic sculptor. She oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, she's beautiful. Okay. The first time I remember loving my craft, I think it's like more poignant right now because I had C1 poisoning and my little bit of dementia happened. Not really sure. Right. But recently when I was carving, there was this vase I was trying to do like sculpt a creature for ceramics class, and I decided I'm going to make this vase, and it's going to be an alligator or like a crocodile, and it's going to be like a Sobek vase, and the head broke because I didn't do it right. But the vase itself was intact. The head was just like going to be the cover. I ended up making like a crocodile mug and carved like flowers into his back instead of scales. And I was like, oh, this is like Sobek carrying the Nile, like carrying flowers across the Nile, like very protective, but like fragile. But I was carving this thing. I was just sitting at my kitchen table in the other apartment, inhaling CO1 and carving this ceramics piece. And I was like, oh my God, like I have made this 3-dimensional thing that I would have drawn exactly like this. But this is like, I can pick this thing up and use it for something.
Yeah.
And I go, holy shit, man, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
So now
it's a game
changer. It's like if you're
this
good
is
at
tangible, baby.
Yeah, I can use this thing. So yeah, that's probably it. Oh, Jane.
That's a good answer. Well, thank you, Jenny, for that question. That was very good. Do you want to play a game?
Oh, of course I want to play a game.
Perfect. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have our next game. Sound cool to you? All right. Connor, Kristen, Connor.
Hello.
Oh no, it's just like a competition now. He got to play by himself.
Yeah, this is.
What is this?
We're mixing it up. You know what? This is.
All right, we're gonna do this.
We like to call. Thank you for the doctorate, Harvard. Sorry, that takes forever. So usually I like to fill that time. So the way this game works is because Drew and I are both named Rogers, we like to compete every week for the right to like wear sweaters. And I actually shouldn't be wearing this. I lost last week. And put our name on legal documents and stuff like that, right? But like we've opened it up recently so everybody can play, and we will have a guest judge who I will introduce now, Mr. Luke Swisher, everybody.
Hey, everybody. It's me, guest judge Luke Swisher.
I love it. So here is how this will work. I'm sorry, I'm doing that voice. It's weird. Okay, so the way it's going to work is we're going to show a congressional district, right? And each of us are going to say what we think that congressional district looks like. And then Luke will award points based on any criteria he wants. It's a lot like Whose Line Is It Anyway, in the way that the points don't matter except to Luke. And Luke and my ability to wear sweaters. Right? So, you ready to go? All right. This one and these ones, from what I understand, these are congressional districts that are a little smaller. So I can actually click here for a little bit of clarification of where this is. Look at that. Okay.
Jesus.
Boom. Yeah, very sharp. Look at all of these weird angles and stuff. But like, this is what we have to work with. So, anybody, what does this congressional district look like to you?
Well, it's a cartoon coyote, very clearly.
Okay. Yeah, I can see where you're
right
from. Is this like the mouth here? Yeah.
No, it's like if you look to the, you can't see my cursor, can you?
No. But
I
I've
think
got this. Tell me where to go.
Ear,
Oh, here are ears. Here is nose.
nose,
Here is mouth. Okay. Yeah.
and on the side is like hair, like just like
Okay.
2 flips of hair.
Here. Oh, right there. Yeah. It's just got like the tufts, right? Coming
Tufts,
out of there.
that's what it's called.
Okay. To me,
I
yeah. Go ahead.
I just want to get in before you do, because I feel like somebody might steal it, and then what do I have? All right, that is
There you go.
definitely clearly an extremely hairy scrotum with a very curved penis on it. Yes.
Yep. Very hairy. Like if the hair is protruding this much.
Yeah, it's
That's-
smashed. I don't want to suggest
no.
that the it's been removed and smashed, but we'll just go with hair.
Yeah, but you're right. Definitely a dong here. That's definitely
Yep.
some sort of a dong situation. Okay. Connor, you got anything yet? I'm still thinking.
No, this is a toughie. It's
That's
like
a real tough one.
It's like a really lumpy peacock.
Which is the name that I have given to Paramount Plus. Lumpy peacock.
Lumpy peacock.
Okay, this looks like what would happen if Nickelodeon did a crossover with the Wu-Tang Clan. It's not good. I'm not saying it's a very good one, but that's just what I see.
I can see it. I can see
Yeah,
that.
California's 32nd Representative Grace Napolitano.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you have such a hairy scrotum in your district is a hairy scrotum. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, Grace. We
Grace?
all know Grace just has the hairy scrotum district. We
Mm.
all know it. All right, what do you think, Luke?
Okay, well, I'm going to give Kristen the edge on this one. I'm going to give her
Thank you.
14 points.
Yep.
Not only because she got in with the steal, she said, I got to get in there while it's hot before anybody steals it, but also the way that it's shaped and everything, she made me think of how, like, this scrotum's hair must also be extremely thick, the way it's like.
It's like
like a-
dreadlocks, man.
Yeah, which then it's just
Oh.
Just
like
bumping out like Bart Simpson hair.
Like
Mm.
this
how
scrotum's
difficult
hair
would it
is
be?
thicker than the hair I have on my head at this point in
Right.
my life.
I'm trying to think of how difficult it would be to achieve scrotal dreadlocks. Yeah.
Well, I
not
feel like
drawing
you'd
that.
have to start with a base, something that the hair
Mhm.
could grow around. So it'd have to be like that floral foam that you like carve into and stick like artificial flowers in. That's what it would definitely like be the base for that.
Yeah.
And then it would
That's
just
the
grow
move.
around like a bonsai tree, right?
Right.
Mm.
All right, now to continue my point, I'm going to give Drew.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Drew a solid 9
Okay.
because I like the journey that we went on finding the card. Like it
Oh,
it took
yeah.
a long time, but it absolutely paid off.
Because I was seeing it the other way. I was seeing like nose here, and he was like, "Nah, bro, nose here."
That is a
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah, that's definitely a dick. Now I can't not see the dick now. That's the
I'm
thing.
sorry. I'm
Problem.
so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm an art student, so that's
And then,
So you see dicks in places.
there's like joke where it's like, I took the ink block test, but the guy just kept showing me pictures of my parents fucking. I don't know why.
Right.
Okay, then I'll give Jameson. I'll give you 6 points because
Alright.
Slime Time Live ain't nothing to fuck with. And
Hey.
Connor, I'm gonna give you.
I'm gonna give you a point for that one.
Oh, sweetie. And then Connor, I'm gonna give you 4 points because I forgot what your answer was, which is honestly more on me than it is on you. So
Fuck
whatever.
yeah, winning golf rules.
All right. All right, let's see. Okay, what does this congressional district look like, you guys?
Lava being poured out of a toilet.
What did you say?
Lava being poured out of a toilet.
Okay.
I do
Oh,
like
yeah, I
that.
can see that now. That's good.
You're welcome.
This to me looks like Ziggy finally losing his cool. I'm looking at the negative space here. So we got like kind of like a yelling Ziggy
Interesting.
over here.
See, I was
and
seeing
he's yelling.
two faces too.
He's yelling at a very stone-faced Alan Thicke over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna go with like I see the two faces, but I was gonna go with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, that's
That is
good.
just like an ink blot of twins.
Of the movie Twins. Perfect. Yeah, that's a good one. Anybody else? What you guys
I got
saying?
one. I got one. This is the
Yeah.
this is like the very empty scene of someone's marital bed that's been left. That is a blanket being pulled off of the bed. There's no one in
Yeah.
it. And it's extremely sad, actually. I'm so sorry for this congressional district. They look lonely. So
Yeah.
that's what they look like. They look lonely to me.
Do you think it's possible to save this congressional district's relationship?
Well, I mean,
No.
it's gone now. It doesn't
Yeah, it
exist
looks like no
anymore.
hope.
It's an empty marital bed right there. That is
Yeah.
so sorry. The district looks
Kind of where
lonely.
this is. Georgia's 7th. Yeah,
Oh.
that makes sense. Representative Carolyn Bordeaux. Let's see. I just want to see what. Because
Sounds like Bordeaux's having some problems in the boudoir. You know what I mean?
You deserve a point for that.
Yeah, you get another point. Let's see.
These
I wanna see
Rogers
how-
boys, so generous.
Yeah, we only have the power to give the judge points. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah, there
God.
really is. But
Okay.
the two districts surrounding it really are two people screaming at each other.
Doesn't
so
it look
it's
like that?
bad.
Even
That's the
yeah,
marital
not-
bed. That's who left the marital bed. Like they're
It's
screaming.
crazy.
Man.
Yeah. Oh my God, that
God.
dude. They looks like there's real tension between these.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It looks like this congressional district might be like a marriage counselor of some kind. Like, hey, all right, let's see what we can.
I just see a blanket that's been pulled off of a bed and nobody's in the bed. Like
Yeah.
it's so sad to me.
I can
I'm
see it.
sorry that it went that direction, but it did. I'm sorry, everyone. Again, art student, I
Mm-hmm.
can't help it. It's either existential crisis or sex. Which would you like?
Yeah. Well, sometimes both.
Yeah,
What
often
do you
those
think?
come hand in hand. Okay, I'm gonna give again partly because of him getting in. He's learning how to play the game.
Mhm.
Yeah, he got in right away before anybody could steal it. Even though I don't know that anybody would have thought to have said lava being poured out of a toilet, but that's also why I'm gonna give Connor 16 big points.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
He's gonna get 16 big points for that one.
I love it when the math is easy.
Okay, number 2, I'm gonna give Jameson 9 points.
Hey.
Well,
Right.
use the negative space though.
Because I love Ziggy. And I love seeing Ziggy represented. Ziggy's a good guy, and he's just trying to make his way through life. He's got a great underseen Christmas special called Ziggy's Gift. You know, we all try our best. I'm going to give Drew also 9 points because he gave a very similar, like, Danny DeVito is very much dark Ziggy already. So, like, he's very much on the same kind of page. And then
Yeah.
Kristen, I'm gonna give 7 points. I
Oh.
liked the answer, but it also just made me sad. So
Well, we have. I mean,
But
there's
sometimes-
sadness. It
Yeah,
happens.
that's
What are
life.
you gonna do?
That's life.
yeah,
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. I need to fill up my glass too.
This is actually the first time I have had whiskey in probably about 2 years.
Is that right?
Yeah, the original podcast I did with you was Whiskey Deep, and that was
Oh,
fun.
right,
That was
yeah.
a fun time. I got extremely drunk.
Right.
I believe I got like, I think I stole Tom Flute's beer, and it was really rude, and I still think about it and how people looked at me for doing that. It's in my mind. It's in there. That is one thing that
That was a
CO1
very
poisoning did
fun
not
episode of
destroy.
Miracle. Yeah.
I smelled
But
really
yes,
bad.
no,
It was a warm
that's-
December.
Oh, it was December, wasn't it?
It was
That's
warm.
the thing.
And I had
Yeah.
like a full coat and like a big sweater on. I'm like, oh, gross. Yep.
Yeah, as much as I enjoyed doing that show, there's not a lot of memories that don't end with like someone having the worst day of their life.
Mm. It wasn't bad. I was too intoxicated to be embarrassed at the time. So I have just residual embarrassment has like gotten to me. It's like eating me alive here. But I'm glad
That's
I got
the
it
way
off
to
my
be.
chest finally. I'm sorry, Tom
Thank
Cruise,
you.
but I told you to like drank out of your beer for no reason. Thank God it was pre-COVID.
I think he's over it probably by now. All right. What does this congressional district look like, you guys?
That looks like a gnome shark.
Gnome shark. Gnome shark. Like a shark that is a gnome, or a shark that lives in Nome, Alaska?
A shark that is a gnome or a gnome that is a shark. I can't tell. They don't really
Okay.
like to talk about it.
Okay.
That's all I got. I just started drawing it, so
Yeah, it'll make sense. Let's see. To me, this looks like the How to Train Your Dragon, but he is also being played by Bob Hoskins. I don't know. It's a stretch. I can't even justify that one.
This is actually like a 17-year-old kid who's been caught masturbating for the first time by his parents. He's hunched over, he's hiding his dick, and it also represents the tissue that he has soiled.
Is this the tissue?
It is, yes. It's both the tissue and the boy. You see, it's crazy. All right, you see it?
Yeah, the
He's
hunch.
hunched over.
Yeah, he's hunching. Yeah,
Those are his little legs. He's cross-legged on the bed, and he's like, "Don't look at me." Yeah,
Yeah.
His
he's just
parents
ashamed.
definitely. That's a shame. That's the masturbation district, like particularly like the humiliating.
Yeah.
Your parents got you.
The most would you say it's the most humiliating district to masturbate in?
That I've seen so far. I don't
Okay.
really look at congressional districts that often. I mean, it's like an interest, but not a passion. So,
That's a really weird way to describe the fifth hungry hippo. Clearly he's defective and he can't be put on the production line. And then they were like, it's easier to do a square than a pentagram or a pentagon. So
I like the idea that like his mouth is just shaped wrong and can't actually grab the balls. That's fine. Let's find out where this is. This is Minnesota's third representative, Dean Phillips.
That's why these are all big, normal, decent shapes because they're all Democrat districts. They're all reasonable. Give me some fucking Republicans. Give me some scared white people districts.
Oh,
They have a
they'll
lot to
probably show up, right?
Give me some
what do you think, Luke?
gerrymandered shit.
I just want to
dude.
know. Right? Am I
Yeah.
the diversity in this episode? Like, because
It's
I'm a girl?
this is. I was just looking at this, and I'm like, this is by far the whitest episode I think we've ever had.
It's all it's all good.
But that's all Connor's fault. Yeah,
I'm Panamanian. It's all good.
I understand.
balance things out.
and yeah, I don't know.
I think it's. I think it is both our skin tones and our lighting is really doing us no favors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really not looking good for us right at this moment.
It's also
But,
it's also
I'm having fun still.
My forehead
also-
has actual glare.
I occasionally have fun with white people, which is true.
we are the
We're-
opposite of Grand Crew right now.
We're
Which,
We're
if you're not watching
still
Grand Crew, watch
guilty,
Grand Crew.
but we want to be fun too.
Yeah,
Remember, support your Carl Tarts.
yeah.
Everybody
Support all Carl
Tarts.
Tarts and Echo Kellums and Nicole.
Hey, I always forget Echo. I need to catch up. I was like, oh yeah, Echo Kellum's on that show too.
He's very funny on that show too.
He's
He's got
very
an
funny, dude.
obsession with birds. It's a whole thing. Watch Grand Crew if you're not. What do you think, Luke?
Yeah.
Who wins this?
Hold on, before you
Okay,
go. I
sorry.
just want you
Hit
to
me.
know I combined sex and existential crisis all at once. All
That's
right.
true. That is very true.
I'm just gonna throw that in there that it is both the tissue and the boy. Okay. Come on.
Okay, well, I mean, Kristen did point that out, so I guess that means she gets 69 points. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I got to do that math real quick. Hold on. Don't tell me.
mean-
That is 90.
there you go, pal. While you were clicking that furiously, I'm gonna give Jameson a hot 46 points
46 points, baby.
because I love at least the
61.
first How to Train Your Dragon movie, which I think is the only one I've seen, and I also love Bobby Hoskins.
I
And
forget how much
then-
I was doing.
46, I think. I'm honestly surprised I remembered.
I forget what I had to begin with. Where's this math check out?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think I had 15. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give Drew. I'm gonna give Drew 57 for Gnome Shark. Mostly just because he was quick and to the point. Gnome Shark.
I
And
definitely
then-
chose Gnome Shark.
Yeah, there's no doubt in your goddamn mind that it was Gnome.
Yeah, he knew it was a gnome shark right out of the damn gate. Where about? I
And then-
forgot math again. Is this right? Is this where we're at? I forget what you said.
Yeah. And then
Was that right?
Connor. Connor, I'm gonna give a solid 42.
All right, 62. I know that one. And okay.
And that's right.
Let's say
Now
this is
don't-
the
and-
final one. No,
All right, and this is where the points are worth something.
worth
Oh,
something. Yeah, this is when it
no,
really
what?
comes
Okay.
I'm
down
not
to
gonna
it.
say whether they're doubled or tripled or what. I'm just gonna.
Oh, all right. What does this congressional district look like, you guys? This to me looks like a sock puppet dreaming of doing that sequence from The Big Lebowski where he's like la 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 la. La 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 la. You know what I'm talking about? It's that, but it's a puppet. And also maybe Gooey Louie from the 90s.
Oh, that's funny. I had one of those. I'm
Did you?
super funny.
I just
Yeah, I
wanted
did.
one of those.
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. You pulled the snot out of his nose and his brain popped out. It's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great
That's pretty
marketing.
great.
Kids love boogers.
I had to look that up.
Even little girls
true.
think boogers are funny.
Everybody loves boogers.
Yeah,
Everybody
they're
loves
funny. They're
boogers.
funny.
COVID might have ruined that a little bit. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
I don't want any like mucus-based children's games anymore.
Ugh, it's a shame.
Look at
Country's
Ele-
really
This is
going to
really-
hell.
Elephant's not even on the market anymore because they're like, I don't want to. These fucking butterflies came out of his nose. I don't want to touch these fucking things, even with a net. Out of here, you super spreader.
What else, guys?
Leave
What
the
else
net
is
on the top of the
congressional
nose.
It looks like an
this is-
anime crab. Looks like just some crab from an anime in an action sequence with sharp, fun angles.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, like there's some
You
shit
can say
going
Krabby
down.
or Kingler from Pokemon.
That's a good answer, but it's not the right one because that is a Cubist rendition of a nude woman after having been made love to. She's very happy. Her legs are spread. She's reclining.
Ah, I see. Yep.
Very
Leg-
happy. She
leg.
has
Oh,
the
and she's-
blanket draped
Is this
over
elbow?
her.
I feel like
Mm.
this is like elbow. Just like,
She
she's,
has-
like doing one of these.
She has a blanket draped, just very like it's beautifully draped over
Mm.
the bits of her that she wouldn't want polite
Oh, okay.
society to see. You understand?
Yeah.
But her breast is really just sticking up there. I'm just kidding. That's her arm. I'm
That's
just kidding.
okay,
That's
yeah, that
her
makes
arm.
sense.
That's her elbow.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I mean, it could be either. It could be like one.
It
of
could be
each.
Kingler, but it is
It
not.
could be that lady that Kanye
Zelda.
was dating. She had a pointy bra on recently, right?
Ah,
That's
Miss
true.
Datbutt from
also,
what's that movie? I can't. Uncut Gems.
Krista,
Ah.
I'm glad that you said she has a blanket draped over because at first I thought you were saying that she had what I'm going to refer to as an
No, that
Audi
was a
vagina.
blanket. It's like covering her modesty. She's protecting her modesty, but she has clearly enjoyed the evening. She's not. She is not unhappy. She's relaxed. She's sleeping.
I hate that turn of phrase. Audi.
Audi vagina.
I can't. It's so haunting. I can't even finish saying it.
That's just a penis. That's man. That's just
Yeah.
a penis.
That's just dumb.
Not to be confused with an Audi vagina, which is a very safe vagina made in Germany.
Yes.
I saw where you were going before you said it, and I was like, "Keep on trucking, friend." Drew,
Oh, I can't get the phrase Audi vagina out of my head.
Mm.
I got nothing. I lost it after I heard Audi Vagina.
Find out what this is. Texas's 9th Representative Al Green.
Al
Oh,
Green.
damn, it definitely is a woman reclining after having been made sweet, sweet love to
By
Yeah.
Al Green.
by Al Green in
Al.
particular.
Beautiful.
See, I
That
didn't
is-
say-
That is his district. He is pleasing his district. That's what
that is
Still
what his
there.
back looked like after that crazy woman dropped boiling hot water on his back. That's
Oh,
the lump of
shit.
skin
Oh, yeah.
that came off.
Oh no.
Remember that? Anybody watch VH1 back in the day? I remember that story.
Yep. Wild.
Mm.
All right, what do
Hey,
you think?
we're old.
We're old people.
Mm.
Very. I mean, look, we got so much mileage out of Kristen's. I can't not give her. I'm gonna say another 69 points. Fuck it, man.
Yeah.
I think that is the move. 159.
Thank you. Thank
Here's
you.
I
a
can do that
great
math quick.
great tactic. Just do sex ones because you'll get 69 every time.
Exactly, and that's how it works.
That's the move. That's the move. What if you do weed ones? Can you get 420?
Oh,
fuck.
wow.
Yeah.
That is Purple Haze. It doesn't exist anymore. No, not the real one.
Yeah, not the
Gotta
real
get
one.
more
No.
to get some more the extras.
Ah.
Now,
I
see,
don't know,
if Kristen had said that this woman was smoking a joint afterwards,
She
would've
was.
gotten
She was. She had, well, she didn't have a blunt.
489 points.
She does
Yeah.
not have a blunt. She
Yeah.
does not have a joint. She has a blunt. Like that's the thing. Is this
Ooh.
is a big bitch. Like come
That's
on,
better.
she's got a blunt. Like
Yeah.
you can tell.
I
Look
did-
at her hips.
I
man.
want to. I
She's-
want to give you some of my
Her
points.
hips
you take,
and thighs are super thick. She's like got a
You-
blunt. That girl.
you take one of my points. You can just go ahead and
Thank
take
you.
that one for that. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just appreciating this picture that you because I'm.
You
I'm
can't
old.
not see it now. You
Yeah,
know,
look at
I
her
thought
thigh,
there
the
was.
thigh.
Here's the thing.
obviously a side,
I don't.
and then now,
I don't want to not see it. I don't want to not see
It's
it.
No, I wanna
beautiful. It's
always see
actually
it.
really beautiful. Yeah, because her thigh is up. She's like, there's a blanket. She's reclining. It's actually a very beautiful abstract piece. But this is Texas's 9th congressional district. I'm a little
Find out
drunk.
where it is
Let's
in
be fair.
Texas, too.
I mean, I'm worried. I really hope
Mm.
that
Oh
she
yeah, that's
used
some
Brit-
scared white people.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I really
God,
hope
Texas
because
is
she's
so
in
fucking big.
because she's in Texas. I really hope that she used the guy wore a condom because if not, she could be.
Yeah, Texas.
She could have a long drive on her hands. Let's say that to a state that has abortions. Anyway,
No, she didn't
rough
do it.
joke.
I don't know that
She's
it's
not-
legal for a congressional district.
She's
to get
already had a
abortions anyway.
hysterectomy. You see how
either.
thin her stomach is? There are no like sexual organs within her. She has had a hysterectomy. This woman. Don't worry about
See,
her. Abortion.
she thought ahead.
She's not very smart.
Um,
Exactly.
sh-
Mm.
Does that
Okay,
make
everybody-
sense?
It is very easy to not have a baby, but Jenny has a baby and she's my goddaughter and she's wonderful. I'm Auntie
Wonderful.
Kristen. Her name is
Aw.
Saoirse and she's super cute and awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay,
Mm.
that's
Go
this
ahead,
is
Luke.
great, and everybody else. We're running long, so everybody else gets 50 points.
All right.
Boo.
I'll take it. 110. I'm just gonna shout out the math as I do it. So fast, you guys. I'm just kidding. This is the slowest math I've done on this show. Did you say 50? 125. Why am I doing this? Look, I know that
I don't
Kristen
know.
wins.
Quick math.
I win. Like that's the answer. God, it sounds like a
Yeah,
boy going through
Kristen, you
puberty.
are welcome to wear as many sweaters as you want, and
I have
put
so many
Rogers on legal
cardigans.
documents. It's totally
Oh,
fine.
perfect.
To
I'm gonna
do.
do it. I'm gonna do it.
And
What's
of
legal
course,
documents
this
gonna
is-
be the best one?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Tax returns?
Yeah. So
What kind of
don't,
jobs do you guys
don't
have?
gerrymander, you guys.
Hmm.
That's it for
That's
that.
it. Yay.
So that. So now is the time of the show where we will do plugs as soon as you hit this button. Let me just take this out of here. Okay, cool. So what do you guys have coming up? First of all, anything,
Nothing.
or are we all just being
Nothing.
extra safe, staying at
I
home?
have not, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Your
Not yet.
local Columbus open mic.
Yep.
fine.
You
Been
can
fucking doing that.
whenever safe. Go to Wednesday comedy open mics at 4s. Sign up at 8:30, show at 9:30. I don't think that I will be there tomorrow because of my recent COVID exposure. So, but if they're still doing it, probably our buddy Logan Stake or Chris Fenner will be hosting over there. Stay safe. Do whatever you got to do. Yeah. Like Connor, you don't have anything coming up either.
I'm just taking some of those leftover donuts to that open mic tomorrow night. That's my plan. That's all I'm doing. So if you want a donut,
perfect.
Go to Fours tomorrow night.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'll risk it for a donut if there's going to be donuts there.
It really moves the needle.
You'll risk possibly infecting everybody else to get the donuts.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care about anyone else. It's I'm allowed to do that now, right? That's how people do it.
Yeah, man.
Drew, did you send?
I'm working on it.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm trying to. Hey, you know what? Actually, they just added a feature today that I haven't really fucked with yet, guys. Here on StreamYard, like they just added this thing where I can just put in background music, and I kind of dig that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pleasant. I got a full like volume control and everything. I could loop it to be endless if I wanted to, guys. This is just pleasant. It just feels like, hey, we're all wrapping up. We're having a good time.
Nice.
I'm downloading.
It sounds like the end of a
metaverse.
workout video. It's like
It does. It seems like I just did yoga with Adrian.
Keep walking. Just keep walking, man. Walk it off.
Hey, man, just keep on keeping on
Bring your heart rate down. Just breathe in. Stretch your arms out to the side. Nobody's following my instructions, do I? I don't know how to do that.
I'm doing
All
it.
right.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm done.
Let's take a look at Drew's
Like and
staff.
I don't like it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right. Yeah, what do we got here, Drew?
Beautiful.
Yeah, we got just Brad over there putting his
staring
hands
at each other.
Yeah.
Mm.
The gator gnome. Okay, now I see now
Yeah.
what that's about. Yeah.
There's a seal on the window.
I love the Molotov cocktail, and I love how high Texas looks.
I like the coyote, but I am disappointed it's not a dick.
That's what
I'm
he's
disappointed.
to.
He's
That's
reacting
what the
to
coyote's
seeing.
thinking about.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh my god! All right, I love it. Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say someone texted the coyote and said your head looks like a dick. It's really hairy. And then the 3 dots is him trying to figure out what his response.
How do
to
I
that
respond to that? Yeah, I love it.
was that flirting?
Go ahead and put your hands for Just Brad, everybody. Put your hands for Kristen Wright, Luke Swisher, Connor Dunn, Drew Rogers, me, Jameson Rogers, our brother Cameron Rogers, and Anna Kabakova, the love of my life and also producer. Put your hands for yourselves, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Actually, we're gonna take next week off.
This is Mixlot Production.